is a winning hand by siding with the transgender community. I mean, let's see, Biden made it a priority to sign that executive order forcing the federal government to violate Title IX. So, I mean, how politically tone deaf can you be? They are doubling down here, Karoline.
Yes, they are doubling down on a lot of things that the American people don't agree with. Look at our southern border, look at our economy, look at all of the spending. But these issues, these cultural issues, are so important, and we must elect leaders who are willing to fight these battles, because we have, as I mentioned in my op-ed and you gracefully read, thank you, David, for doing that, the left has seized every institution in our country, including our entire culture. We have cancel culture now. You see these perverted narratives being pushed in our society, and conservatives are, quite frankly, failing to stand up on them. That's why men like Leah Thomas are allowed to compete against women and win the first place title at the Ivy League championship. I mean, it's so discouraging, but we must not be discouraged. We must fight back. These are losing issues because the American public support common sense, and the American public do support the integrity of female athletics. Polling proves that, and the overwhelming response I've received from women and girls across the country proves that as well. So we must fight back hard against the left's culture war, or we're going to lose our country.
Karoline, we love to bash the left a lot, and they've got a lot of material that they give us on a daily basis. But what about conservatives? I mean, you talked about conservatives needing to step up here. Are you concerned? How concerned are you about the conservatives that are acquiescing to the culture here? I mean, you know, look, the sheep mentality isn't just a liberal issue. It's a conservative issue. It's an American issue, really. There's a lot of sheep out there. I mean, I think of gay marriage back in the day, and I remember Bill Clinton back in the 90s. He was for the Federal Defensive Marriage Act. Marriage is between a man and a woman. And then the polls changed, and then his position changed. I mean, this is the type of stuff we're getting from not just Democrats, but conservatives as well.
Yes, that's exactly right. And as the Democrat Party continues to move left, if we have conservatives continue to reach our hand across the aisle and compromise with these people, compromise on our values, including the fact that men and women are inherently different but equal, that basic scientific truth, then we are going to be Democrats before we know it. We will not be conservative anymore, and we will not be conserving the very principles that we believe in and that make our country great. The Democrat Party has transgressed so far to the left that, again, if we as Republicans, as conservatives, whatever you want to call us, continue to move in that direction and keep giving and giving and giving, what will we have left? And that's exactly their model. That's exactly their method. I believe it was Ronald Reagan who said that if communism were to come to America, it will be in the name of liberalism. And that is what we're seeing. This is the communist model. They want to strip masculinity out of our society. They want to absolutely denigrate the family unit, which is the cornerstone and the bedrock of what makes America great. And so the American people really do need to wake up to this and realize it's not just about Leah Thomas. It's not just about any one athlete. This is really a push by the left to change America fundamentally as we know it. And we have to stop it in its tracks every step of the way.
Very nice. Karoline Leavitt, really appreciate your time. And it's folks like you, the next generation, if you will, that are going to make all of the difference in the world, need to make all of the difference in the world if we're going to have a fighting chance at this. So I really appreciate it.
Thank you. That's why I'm running for Congress. And anyone interested can go to my website, carolineforcongress.com. Thanks, David.